But let's just talk about it a little bit. Doing you, focusing on your goals, having you a plan, and you being okay with what works for you. Hi, I'm Jenna, and I am the host of Stay Consistent Fitness with Jenna. I create content for those of us in our 30s, 40s, and 50s, beginner level fitness tips and gems to help us stay consistent in everything God has placed our heart to do. If you feel like you need this in your life, come on, let's go. Today, we are going to be talking about how to stay in your own lane. What does that mean? What does that look like? Everyone is different. Everyone has different goals. Everyone has different paths. Everyone will get to their goal at a different speed. We cannot be distracted by influencers or other people that we follow. This channel is geared to the beginner. If you're a beginner in fitness, coming from really bad habits, not the best lifestyle, very overweight, wanting real change in your life, this is the channel for you. As a beginner, we come in and we see a lot of these fitness influencers, and we really don't realize that these people are professionals. I need you guys to hear me and understand. The people that most of us are watching on social media are professional athletes and professional bodybuilders, professional coaches. What does that mean? That they've been doing this a long time, and this is their career. This is what they do on a daily, okay, to make money. The way you go to your job and your career and you went to school to make money, these fitness professionals have done the same. Some have gone to school to educate themselves. They have time to be in the gym twice a day or extended amounts of hours. This is their profession. Getting a workout plan that works for you, the amount of days that work for you and your schedule and your lifestyle, the type of program that works for you and your lifestyle. What we want to do is dispel the myth that you have to be in the gym and you have to have these split days of working out. As a beginner, I personally don't feel that that is all the way needed. These people are being very strategic about their workout days, push days, push movements versus pull movements, okay? Working on the lower body, the quads versus working the posterior chain. It could get very detailed. And as a beginner, I don't think we have to inundate our minds with trying to figure out,
oh, what's my routine split? What's my workout split?
nah. I'm a firm believer in get up and move your body 20 minutes. Let's master that. Let's get disciplined in working out 2 to 3 to 4 times out of the week, whatever is working for you, before we feel like we have to go into the gym and have to have somebody's workout routine. Gracious to yourself, okay? Do not compare yourself to others and what they are doing and what you are not doing, what you are doing and what they are not doing. As long as you put in the work, you've created a plan and you work in the plan. If you fall off, it happens. We are not going to be perfect. Okay, be gracious to yourself if you fall off your diet a little bit. Be gracious to yourself if you missed a day of workout. We can always pick it back up and get back on track. Do not beat yourself up too hard about these things. We are talking about staying in your own lane, finding a routine, finding a program that works for you and you only, and not being ashamed about it. All right, guys, I'm gonna need you guys to do me a favor. I am dropping some tips and gems to help us. Please help me out in the channel by subscribing, commenting, and sharing. We are all here to grow and learn. Let's get it. A lot of these moves are gonna be some basic moves, your basic push-up, your basic pull down motions, your basic squats, your basic deadlifts, your basic things like that. So all that to say is we want to get form down correctly. We are older, our bones and joints need special attention, okay? And we don't want to be out here just willy-nilly doing all these exercises that we done seen on the IG and don't have the proper form and technique. That is so crucial for us, guys. Before we start to add weight, before you start doing fancy tricks that you done seen, okay? Let's get back to the basics. There's nothing wrong with that. Start off with your body weight, okay? And then as you progress, you can add the weights. Getting grounded with your personal morals and values. What does that mean? In tune with what we believe and what we want to feed ourselves. A lot of times on social media, it is a lot, okay? What they say is a lot of noise, which can be distracting, straight up. Here's a tip. I don't know about IG, but I do know on YouTube, if it's something that came up on the algorithm, whatever, it came up on my feed, that's just not quite what I need or I'm not feeling, do you know that you can go press some little dots up there on that video and say, not interested? Okay, take this off of my feed. Take this out of my algorithm. I'm not interested in this. I don't need this. I don't even need this coming up. Clean out your social media. Unfollow some folks if you need to and get in alignment. Make sure your social media feed is in alignment with what you are trying to promote for yourself. Staying in your own lane, doing you, baby, as my auntie Cordy like to say.
Do you, baby?
So a part of that, we are going to set some realistic goals. Goals should be measurable and attainable, meaning we can't just say, oh, I want to lose weight. That's too vague. That's too out there. No, first of all, you need to say, how much weight do you want to lose? I want to lose 10 pounds. Okay, that's measurable. I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months. Okay, that's realistic. That's measurable. You're giving yourself a time frame. Okay, and as we're setting goals, we have to identify distractions, things that are going to hinder us from our goals, and we're going to have to identify the steps and things that we got to do to get to these goals. Don't be trying to tell yourself you're going to do something more than you really know you can do. I know we have heart and strength, and we get pumped and we get that energy, but we also need to be honest and real with ourselves as well. If we're reaching these goals, hey, we're being real with the steps to get there. Is to trust the process. Okay, I've said it before. A lot of times we're inundated with quick fixes. Sometimes they work, sometimes they cool, sometimes they're not so healthy. But for the long haul, we want to make these lifestyle changes. Slow and steady wins the race. Hey, this is basic. This is basic. This is a beginner level channel. Okay, the turtle and the hare. Everybody know that. Slow and steady wins the race. Stay in your lane. Get focused. Okay, put on your blinders. Do we all know what that is? Put on your blinders so you're not distracted out here, okay? Get your realistic goals. Get your sight on your goals, okay? And slowly but surely, slow and steady, get there, okay? That's what I envision for myself, and that's what I envision for you guys. If you haven't already, please go on, subscribe, and share. You know somebody needs this information. It's good information, and it's free information. Go on and send it to somebody who may need it. The next video I'd like you to watch, I have some realistic tips to jumpstart your fitness journey, okay? My approach is very realistic, very sustainable, very slow, okay? We want these habits to stick with us. Go on and watch that video, and I'll catch you next time.